it was just a conversation starter. You do lose some weight throughout the course of 2 hours outside here, huh?
No, I didn't. I mean, it feels like it, but no. Very hot, and I didn't lose too much weight out there today.
Although you didn't get to play too much last season, how do you see a second season in this offense benefiting you?
It benefits me a lot. While I was hurt last year, I didn't go away from the facility and do my training elsewhere. I stayed right here. I went to all the meetings. I made sure that I was locked in mentally, and I made sure that physically, I was in the training room or with the weight room staff every single day, throughout the season and off season, making sure I did what I had to do to be healthy and be coming back to perform well the next year despite being injured.
How do you feel on that ankle? You got the OTAs mini camp and then now a week plus in the training camp. How do you feel on that?
Great. I don't feel a thing. Stronger than ever. Stronger than ever.
Coach has touched on the difference in how this offensive line plays compared to other how other lines are taught to play. How do you kind of feel that system suits your skill set?
When I get a task, I like to get the job done. Huge kudos to this coaching staff for sitting with the players and helping us get a better understanding of what's expected. I think playing in this offense, we utilize speed, and that's just one of my many skill traits that I benefit with. I think that's a plus in this offense.
How much are you looking forward to the joint practices next week?
Excuse me?
How much are you looking forward to the joint practices next week?
Oh, I'm looking forward to them. It's great practicing against your own guys, but when you go against each other for 9 days, you kind of know everything you're going to do. So I'm excited to get out there, get some other guys, and get some great reps against other teams, so we can come together, offense and defense, and work on doing our job against another team. Looking forward to it.
What part of your game do you feel best about right now?
My pass protection. I definitely feel more confidence in my pass set, and my ability to be stronger at the point of attack is much better. Feel much faster, and just having a better understanding of the offense has allowed me to play faster in the offense as well.
That gives you confidence that your best is yet to come?
Yes, correct.
What extra element does Tehran bring to the unit out there that maybe fans and the media don't get to see?
It's crazy because I remember in high school, he's a lot louder than me. I remember watching just the best tackles in the NFL, watching Tehran Armstead in high school. And who would have known I would have grown up to play right next to him and learn a lot from him. He's a great guy, very smart, very intentional. I definitely try to pick his brain a lot when it comes to this football stuff because, I feel like we're both pretty locked into it.
What are the differences in the coaching methods for Butch Barry compared to Matt Applebaum or I guess Frank Smith also?
Well, I'm not going to compare him to other coaches because I've had 3 great coaches since I've been here. Where's my 4th one? I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. 3 or 4, one of the 2. But all my coaches have been great so far. They've all invested into me and worked hard with me, so I really appreciate that. When it comes to Butch, I like his intensity. He's very intense and how he goes about things and very deliberate. He does a good job of keeping us intense. He just brings a lot of passion every day, which I think we respect and feed off of it.
How much I don't want to say obstacle is the right word, but how difficult is it to deal with a new offensive line coach almost every year?
That's not my business. That's how I look at it, Show up to play football, and I show up to work with my coach. So that's my business, showing up to work and getting my job done.
What is the same system, although it's a different O-line coach? How much does that help that transition?
Being in the same system?
Yeah.
It definitely helps a lot. Going into my 2nd year, understanding the playbook. And like I said, even last year with me being hurt, I didn't leave to train and rehab. I stayed right here in all the meetings, even though I wasn't playing, doing all the game plans, making sure I knew what I would have done if I was healthy. I think that all kind of translates and helps play faster.
The tight ends have their tight end camp nationally. Is there like a tackle camp that you guys all get together and bounce off ideas, or is there a tackle you work with this offseason that's outside of this building that you think made you better?
I worked with a lot of tackles actually, not at like a tackle camp, but just at Pete Bomarito's facility down in Aventura, Florida. There's a lot of tackles that go down there, like Orlando Brown, Morgan Moses. Some younger guys, some older guys. just a lot of knowledge there. We're all working and getting to it, but that's a good idea. Maybe somebody will start a tackle summit. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, something like that.
OTU.
Was there one thing that experience helped you improve?
Excuse me?
One thing from that experience working with those guys that you feel like you've gotten better from?
It was just nice in the offseason to really talk ball. Just really talk ball and pass sets. On our own, in our day-to-day life without coaches there, but still, just talking about our technique and just getting to work. It's very hot out here. So it was a lot of good work this summer.
So what's your expectation for yourself this season?
To do my job correctly and extremely well every single play.
How have you kind of, it's been a couple years since you were drafted here. How have you kind of taken that roller coaster of your career here and kind of ridden along with it?
Well, I'm grateful for the opportunity first and foremost. No matter the situation, even when we went losing 7 games, my second year, moving from tackle, all that stuff, I've just been grateful through it all, and I've had confidence in myself through it all. So, I'm just excited that I'm still here and get the opportunity to play football. I think, great things that happen.
Teron Armstead comes off PUP and gets to be part of the practices now for the first couple of days here coming back. What's the value of having him out there compared to when he's not out there?
The value of having him out there is, got a lot of veteran leadership. It's like an extra coach in the room, really. He's I think he's about as old as our number 2 coach in age. So there's just a lot of leadership out there. He's a great guy, though. We love T-Stead. He's always comes with that energy. He's always looking out for us. It was great having him out there with us.
Number 2 coach is Lem, right?
Yeah.
You've been with Lem since he got here, yeah? How's that relationship kind of grown over the years?
Oh, it's been great. It's been great over the years. We both have approached each day the same way in terms of our approach and how we interact with just doing our job, outside of all the other stuff that, quite frankly, you guys worry about more than we do, because if we worried about that, then, we probably wouldn't be here in the first place. So, but, we just show up and we do our job, and we, as a staff and everyone in this building, we lean on each other to get better.
Teron is 32. I just don't know, are we making him older than he is because of his experience?
I'm 23. I'm one of the youngest guys on the team, so I get that room to talk crazy.
You're really 23 years old?
Yes, sir. 24 on August 11th.
That's wild. Some people are just coming to the league at 23 years old and feel like you've been here forever. It's that.
You got in at 20, right?
Yeah, I was drafted at 20.
You know what talk about that? Coming in so young and kind of how far?
We just got young and showed up, but obviously we, couldn't even drink. I had to wait about 2 months when I got down here to officially turn 21, but it don't matter. The reason we're here is because we've always had that confidence and belief in our process and hard work and who we are to compete and play football. It's something we've been playing for so long. I did so much football in college and high school. We're confident and serious about it, and it shows up in our work ethic and our performance.
So a week short of 24 years old, do you still feel like your entire career is in front of you? As I said, there's guys who don't start out until they're your age.
Kind of like I said earlier, the biggest thing is to focus on the day. I attack what I need to do today. I make sure every play I have is great, full speed and physical, and that's what I focus on. That's the focus to get somewhere else,
And also, big picture-wise, so many people say the most important thing for the 2023 Miami Dolphins is keeping Tua healthy. What do you think about the idea that you are so instrumental in that process, being the guy that protects his blind side?
I love that responsibility. I truly do. It's what I get up and work for. It's what I get up and train for. It's what I study for. It's what I take care of my body for, so we can be the dominant line we need to be in order for Tua, to keep being himself. He's a great quarterback. He's going to get the ball out anyways, but he needs more time for us, and that's the responsibility we're taking every single day.